Put it up there on YouTube too. I'll get this out in the mail to you tomorrow, sweetie, okay? Miss Jennifer has been so sweetly waiting forever. Forever. All right. All right. Miss Cristi Chambers, you're next. All right, Miss Lagayla W, I got you next on my channeled reads. I don't know how to explain this, but the first thing I heard, Lagayla, when I start concentrating on your energy is stop waiting. But here's the weird, funny thing, okay? After I heard stop waiting, I saw a worm, like an earthworm. I've never seen an earthworm in a channeling before. So take that for what you want. I have no idea what the earthworm stands for. But I don't get the feeling it's a bad thing. Does that make sense? Stop waiting. You're putting off making this massive decision. And the more you put it off, the harder it's going to be. Not only is it going to be harder and harder, you run the risk of not making the decision at all, which is a decision. And it's not the right one in this case, if that makes sense. All right, Cristi, you ready? Thank you, Nun. There you go, Miss Cristi. My list already closed for tonight. Holy shit, y'all. If I get through this artwork quickly, then I will add some more tickets, okay? Oh, it's funny. I'm going to be drawing your thing next, Miss Lagayla, while I'm doing your reading. Good. I'm so glad. All right. So I don't know what the earthworm means. And I should probably write your name on the bottom here. And I have you on my list twice tonight on drawings. Let me see. I think one is a big custom sigil. Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to draw 2 things for you and then do your reading as well, Lagayla. Okay. This is what I saw. So this is what we're going to do. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess, because you're waiting, and because whatever it is the earthworm stands for, Miss Lagayla, it's almost like you're on the ground and you're looking up. It's like you're being held there looking up at all these trees that are flowering around you. To me, that signifies you seeing everybody else doing their thing, everybody growing spiritually, everybody moving along, everybody doing all this stuff. And you feel like you're stuck on the ground. You feel like you're just laying there watching everybody else. You feel like you're strapped in, you're strapped down, but you're not. You're not. You're the one holding yourself down. All you have to do is sit up. All you have to do is sit up. You know, I was going to do some more to this, but I don't think I should. All right. So here's the one with the 3 words that you asked for tonight, Lagayla. But the thing is, okay, the thing is, it's not just sitting up that you need to do. Because I have a feeling that you've been the one holding your own self back for so long. When you allow yourself to do something, to move forward, to see, to whatever, okay? Why do you feel guilty? This isn't just a normal guilt either. It's like you're starting to get past it and you're pushing yourself past it anyway, but you still feel so guilty that it's almost like you punish yourself later. And just because I've met you in person and I've read you and I felt your energy and so on, like I saw that little strip of sadness way down in here that you carry with you. And you push it, you like put it so far down in there that you're like, nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna know. It's right here, and I'm gonna wrap it in all of this happy and all of this doing this for other people. Maybe you need to take that sadness. You need to take that little tiny brick of sadness you got there. It looks like a little green Lego block. You know, the ones you step on in the middle of the night and you cuss every single being that there ever was. It's like that little green Lego block. You've got to take that out. You've got to take that fucking little block of sadness out. And you need to start opening it and looking at it. And you know those the things you used to do in school and you put your hands in them and you did like that, and it was like, you know, pick a number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you open that. Like that's what it's like. You need to open it up. And you've got to process, because the thing that's in there, that's the sadness, is only like this big. But it's heavy like a 10-ton elephant. Baby, you've got to unlock it. You've got to open it. and let it go. Okay? You've got to open it and let it go, Lagayla. All right? Okay? That's what's holding you back. So this next one I've got for you is one that you ordered that. So guys, I had some issues with shipping. And I had a lot of these sigils that I did that were sent out. I don't know where they went to. So I'm redoing a lot of them. So if you guys will bear with me, I'll be adding a few of you to each one of my lives so I can get these done for you so you can see them and so on. Okay. Okay. Wasn't just me. My dog heard it too. I swear it sounded like somebody standing on my roof. It was weird. Oh, were you here with the helicopter? That was your second one, Miss Lagayla. Were you here with the helicopter shit? That was crazy. See, now my dogs are like, oh yeah, my feet are cold. It was almost 70 degrees here yesterday. I have my Ouija blanket. It was almost 70 degrees here yesterday and 30 today. That's dumb. That's dumb. All right, Miss Thomasina. Thank you, love. Tommisa, I'm sorry. I don't know why I always want to say Thomasina. Yeah, it's been stupid. It's been stupid. Yeah, y'all in Arkansas are getting the same weather we're getting here. All right. Rose Woods is my next one. While I'm doing this for Miss Misa, I don't know what is on my desk right there, but it keeps catching stuff. It's 29 in California. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Miss Rose. The first thing I saw was a sunset. And at first I thought that this was trying to tell you that it's okay to let go, but I don't think that that's the case, because I don't see the sun actually moving. I just see the sunset, and it's like I'm just seeing a part of it. The memory that you're holding on to, Sweet Pea, I have this feeling that everybody's telling you to let it go, that everybody's telling you to get past it, to move past it, to stop dwelling in it, etc. Honey, you take as long as you fucking need to. You take as long as you need to dwell in it, because that's a part of you. That was a part of you. And that person, that man, was a big part of your life. Was a big part of your life. You take as long as you need to. You don't need to let it go because someone feels like you need to. Okay? If I missed you in giving you a reading, honey, I would be happy to make sure that you got it, because, yeah, I don't like knowing that I missed something. Part of what I'm doing tonight is catching up 2 types of readings at once. So one of the things that cracks me up, and this is something that I fight with on a daily basis. There are so many times that I wonder why I do what I do. And I have a feeling somebody here needs to hear this, or I wouldn't be feeling like I need to talk about it, because I don't like to talk about it. But there are so many times that I get messages that, etc., that just is what it is. And I wonder why I do what I do. Because it seems like there are times that it doesn't matter what I do, it's never going to be good enough. I've dealt with that feeling all my life. But there are some times when I just want to help. I just want to help. And my meat sack says, fuck you, no, shut down. Y'all, I have several if the diabetes doesn't kill me, the heart condition will. If the heart condition doesn't kill me, the epilepsy will. But I work myself to death because I have something I'm trying to accomplish. Me telling you guys that I'm always here for you isn't something small to me. I'm not just saying that. So there are nights that I have to tap out. Like last night. I had 2 seizures yesterday. My tongue is still swollen from the first one. It still hurts. When I got off of the live last night, I crashed. Not only did I crash, I slept for 9 hours straight. I would have stayed on here last night and continued to work. Miss Tommisa, here you go, honey. I would have stayed on here last night if I could have. I don't like people knowing that I have issues because I like being the strong one for everybody else. But there are sometimes that I wonder why the fuck I am the strong one for everybody else. Because I do watch the comments when I do Reiki. I do see the people that come in and it's kind of like, dance, monkey dance. I don't know why I'm letting it bother me so bad tonight, but I am. I think because somebody tagged me in another creator's video who lost her daughter to epilepsy this last week. Like, I'm working with an epilepsy specialist. I have a 24-hour EEG coming up, not this next week, but the week after. And I was going to hide in my house and not show you guys because I have to wear this shit all over my head for 3 fucking days. But I want you guys to see and understand because I know I'm not the only one that has to go through these fucking things. And I hate them. I have several ladies that answer messages for me and help me sort through. We get hundreds of messages a day. They help me sort through. They help keep everything straight. Like, I have no idea what I would do without them. And Tiffany is really, really sick right now. And she's been on here working her fucking ass off to try to make everybody happy too. Miss Melissa Loms. I know that it seems like I'm just some creator here that makes art, does things that I actually travel all over the place. I do a lot of work with people everywhere. So sometimes certain little comments weigh on me more than others. I have a backlog of readings. I have a backlog of things that I have to get to. And as of right now, so y'all know, it is just me in the shop. So today I had 2 friends that came to volunteer to help that we packed Bodhi boxes today to get them out. It's just me right now. Getting all the orders out, doing all the things, plus being on here and doing all of the other things that I normally do for y'all. Readings, Reiki, etc. And as much as I would like to do something every day next week, I am going to have to take a couple nights off. I'm going to have to. So bear with me. Bear with me. Thank you for that gift, love. All right, Miss Christina. Christina D. That's just the thing. I don't do hardly anything for myself. I go get my nails done, but I consider that a work thing. Every now and then I'll go sit in my hot tub. Thank you, love. That's what I do for myself. So yeah. That's what I do for myself. All right. Thank you, love. So Thursdays are my favorite nights. Like, I look forward to Thursdays, especially when I'm doing artwork, because I love doing artwork for you guys. I love doing sigils. I love doing this stuff. So, yeah. Well, that was your Bodhi moment of weakness. It's the only Capricorn weakness you're ever going to get. Maybe not ever, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. All right, Christina, you ready? Yours is a little different because I felt like it needed more of a rune work feel to it. All right, Miss Kelley Allen. Yay, I was hoping you were here, Christina. I felt like you needed some strength and some rune work in there. I know that you asked for, specific things. Oh, you did ask for strength. I read it and then I started drawing. That's funny. This, it's just a big skull. What better thing to drink tea out of, right? Usually I guess I took it up front. No, here it is. Usually I have a shovel to stir my tea as well. I love me some chai, and that is vanilla chai tea, and it's fantastic. Fantastic. What are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? So these are Pentel, Pentel. But when you look them up, I'm trying to remember how I looked them up. I know you have to look up brush pen or something. Yeah, but it's pen. These are Pentel. This is actually blue serpentine. Yeah, epilepsy isn't fun. And what sucks about epilepsy too is that everybody thinks that epilepsy and seizures are just when you fall down and shake, and that's not the case at all. There are hundreds of types of epilepsy, and there are thousands of different types of seizures, especially for those that are diagnosed with anything in the temporal or frontal lobe, depending on which side of the head. I have left temporal lobe epilepsy, um, and it causes seizures to manifest in a very, very weird way sometimes. So yesterday, I bit a massive chunk out of my tongue without realizing I did it until my mouth was filled with blood. It was just one big chunk, just one big bite. But I lost time yesterday, and then I was exhausted. Like, and what's funny is your body goes into save mode. Your body goes into autopilot. So while I lost this time yesterday, I cleaned my house. I cleaned my car out. I took the trash out. I emptied all of the trash cans in the house, which I always forget. I am that person that always forgets the bathroom trash. Yeah. Yeah. And it was because I've been under a ton of stress this week and the weather. So, yeah, it's been fun. Ready, Miss Kelley? Thank you, Yanae. Thank you. Or you can display it like that, whichever way you want to display it, Miss Kelley. All right, Miss Amanda Landry. Let me update my list because y'all said the list was sold out. And I only have like 8 people. So let me refresh my shit. Oh, I'm just going to order a frame for yours, Andrea. I still have not made it to Hobby Lobby to get one. Mm-hmm. There are things called absent seizures. Absence seizures is what I don't understand why people say it that way, but they do. But it looks like you're just staring into space. You're not. You're having a seizure. Good night, Sugar Pixie. There are seizures that form a thing called Alice in Wonderland syndrome, where the person experiences it in a way um, that mimics feeling extremely tall. You know, when Alice drinks the potion and gets really tiny, or eats the cake and gets really big, or whatever, it mimics that. Tonight may be a good night for me to actually release that video that I have out that I did last year. I never did release it. Ooh, you know what? I actually want that to kind of smear a little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna get some more of these strawberries. I'm glad I made you fall asleep, sweetheart. This is Amanda Landry. How many tattoos do I have? A lot. A lot. All right. Adryane Hanson. Good night, love. All right. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna get those tattooed. No, no. I'm too chicken shit. I just can't. I just can't. I do like y'all can see my dude just peeking at you right there. I don't really want to just use my finger because it's gonna make a mess if I do. Woo. Yeah. Ready, Adryane? Yes, I smeared it on purpose. Oh, good night, love. Doing a retreat on the East Coast? I'm trying to work that out, trust me. Well, I was going to check it again. Trust me, I've got food stashed everywhere. So, guys, if you need something, message the site because unfortunately my mods are under kind of strict requirements to not message people personally. And if you message my mods, they won't message you back, guys, because I've had people use that in the past as a way to cut the line. You know what I mean? Like, you message me and let me see what I can do for you, you know, like that kind of thing. Does that make sense? So there, if you need something, if you'll message the site, I've got a couple, actually I've got like 3 girls that answer messages. All right, Dawn Allen. And it's okay, love. No problem. Plus that way I know, like, I'm a big ooh, this is a good one, Dawn. Okay. I'm a big communicator. And so that way, like, if it's something that y'all need that like one of my girls can't handle, that way I know, like, okay, this was the original message and this is what you need help with. You know what I mean? Without having to make you retype everything again. Does that make sense? I'm just doing all the circles tonight. All right, you ready, girl? I love you right back. Okay. You're welcome so much, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so glad that you got to watch, honey. Love you too, sweetheart. Alonzo, honey, I was seeing your messages and I was kind of reading them a little bit. Miss Tiffany Stafford, are you ready? Honey, of course you mean. Your ripples mean everything to people. Your ripples mean everything to people. Thank you, Miss Heather, honey. So, Alonzo, I hope that you're still here. There you are. There you are. Honey, I hope that you can find peace and you can find some love. I know that the world is crazy and just shit right now. And there's so much stuff going on. Every time you turn around, there's something different being said about this or that. And so it's hard to know what to listen to and what to not listen to, but I hope that you can find some peace, honey. Not everything is a battle like everybody would make us think it is. Well, honey, it's not hurting me at all, baby. I hope that you can find your peace. Is Tiffany here? Are you here, Tiffany? I had to miss an appointment with her yesterday because of the seizure issue, so I need to reschedule with her. So I usually don't share. Woo! I usually don't share what something is for unless that person wants me to. Do you like it? Did you get a good picture? I'll get with you tomorrow to get rescheduled for next week, okay? I just wanted you to know I hadn't forgot about you. Okay, good. All right, Heather Ventura. Thank you, Vegas Wolf. Ooh. Some of y'all give me a challenge every now and then. Hey, Jen, how are you, honey? Oh, what's up, Sarah? I'm putting the wrong lid on here. I'm like, wow, let's go on there. Why you feel lost, baby? You want to hear a secret, Sarah? Here, Miss Heather Ventura, and then Miss Sarah. I'm going to tell you a secret, okay? So let me tell you a little secret, Sarah. You're welcome, woman of salt. I wondered if you were here, honey. Every single person in here, and there's 680 something people in here right now. Every single person sitting here right now is a little bit lost. They're a little bit lost. Every single person sitting here has some piece inside them that tells them that they're not on the right path. They're never going to be. Every single one of us has something in us that says You're never going to be good enough. Every single one of us has something in here that says, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And if anybody tells you different, that they never feel those feelings, they're lying through their face. It's part of being human to feel that. It's part of being human to always have self doubt, to always feel like you're not going to be good enough. Even the people that are most confident have those feelings. We all get really lost at one point and another. And here's something that I've realized in doing what I do. Sometimes when you're at your most lost, sometimes when you're at your most down, you are at rock bottom. Just sit there for a minute. Just sit there for a minute. You don't have to go anywhere right now. You don't have to have a direction. You don't. You don't have to get up. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have a direction. Just sit. Watch everybody else rush by for a little bit. Just be. Just be. Just breathe. That's all you have to do right now in this moment. That's it. That's it. If you're crying and sobbing your soul out, that's exactly what you need to do right now. If you're angry and you want to just break the whole entire world in half, feel that anger. Be angry for a little bit. It's okay. But you're not alone, sweetheart, okay? You're not alone, I promise. Just from my personal experience, when you're at your lowest, sometimes all you can do is just breathe. Sometimes that's literally all you can do is just breathe and just be. And kiddo, it's perfectly acceptable if you don't have direction. It's perfectly acceptable if you have no goddamn idea what you need to do or where you need to go. It's okay. It's okay. It really is. And if you have people pushing you to do this or pushing you to do that or pushing you to make a decision to get up to do the things, your spiritual advisor said you needed a spiritual break. So there you go. Feel free to blame it on me. Okay? Your spiritual advisor said you need a spiritual health break. Okay? That's just as important as mental health. It's just as important as physical health, emotional health. It's just as important. And when we lose our path, when we lose our direction, and we lose our faith in the universe and God and Odin and whoever, whatever we believe in, when we lose that faith, sometimes you don't need it back immediately. Does that make sense? You don't need it back immediately. Sometimes you're supposed to be lost for a little bit. I've gotten to the point that I like being lost. I'd rather be lost than be found, because when I'm found, it means I have to do adult shit, and I don't want to do adult shit. So I just want to be lost. So, sweetheart, please know that you're not alone. Okay? Please, please, please know that you're not alone. And please know that just sit, just be Okay? Just breathe. Okay? Just breathe. Just be. Okay? You're welcome, sweetheart. When I tell you guys I watch comments, I watch comments. When I tell you I've got you, I've got you. Okay? I never ever want you guys to feel like you don't have anybody. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Where part of me just sits there and breathes on a daily basis. Okay? So, like I said, you're never by yourself. I promise. Okay? And every single other person sitting here that's listening to me, that's reading the comments, they've got you too. Okay? You're not alone, honey. Well, I'm here for you, sweetheart. Okay? Okay? Please don't ever forget that. And I'm so glad that you came out, and I'm so glad that you found me. You found everybody here. Okay? See? Everybody's got you. We got you. Just be. Okay? Just breathe. Oh, I'm glad that you heard that too, Matt. It looks like a lot of you guys needed to hear that. Looks like a lot of you guys needed to hear that. I guess I need to make a video like that. There's too many people that put out there that life is great and hunky dory because that's what we feel like we have to put out on social media. Anybody that says that they are completely 100% happy with every aspect of their life is lying through their face. Nobody is ever completely happy. This is why you can only be happy where you can be happy. This is why I do happy food dances. Food makes me happy. In that moment right then, I'm happy because I'm not thinking about bills. I'm not thinking about money. I'm not thinking about business. I'm not thinking about ex-husband. I'm not thinking about past trauma. I'm not thinking about any of that. In that moment right then, I'm thinking about how fucking amazing that fucking queso is. Even if it's not the best queso I've ever had, that's what I'm thinking about. This queso right here in this moment is fucking fantastic. And I'm going to do a little fucking happy dance because it makes me fucking happy. Right now, in this moment, I'm here talking to you guys and drawing, and that's making me happy. And I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm not thinking about bills. I'm not thinking about that my feet are fucking freezing. I'm not thinking about that I need to do this or do that or the 900 things I have to catch up on at the shop. I'm not thinking about the 42 or 43 envelopes of sigils that have been sitting in my shop, obviously since December, that weren't sent out, that now I have to worry about. I'm not thinking about those things. I'm just enjoying right here, right now, hanging out with you guys. That's what I'm enjoying. So, you're welcome, Sarah, honey. You're welcome. Okay. So, you're welcome, sweet pea. I don't ever want you to feel like you're alone. I'm glad you stumbled on me too, Emoir. This is the Bodhi bubble. Yep. This is the Bodhi bubble. I don't know if I can be a school guidance counselor because I would get fired really quick. You want to know why? Because when my kid comes to me and is like, why the fuck do I need to take chemistry? I'm not going to be this or this or this or this. My answer is because the school said so. And I am absolutely not the person that you come to and say, why do I need to know predicates and conjunctions and all this shit? Because guess what? I'm going to say I've been a writer since 1996 and I've never had to know that shit. I have an English literature degree and I have never had to know that shit. I know how to words correctly. And now there's spell check and grammar check and everything else. So even if I don't words correctly, it goes, oh. So when my kid comes to me and is like, Mom, I have to do 900 fucking things in this workbook about this or this, I'm like, ugh. I would be a terrible school guidance counselor. I would have all these kids be their fucking original selves. That's what would happen. That's what would happen. And it would be horrible. All right, Heather. And now my pen's dried out. Heather Masterson. It is what they should be. It is what they should be. Yeah. Am I going to bed after this? I really need to. Yes. Yes. Fix your lashes. I love that. Please tell me you go in and troll people and tell them to fix their lashes and they go, what? Please, please, please. Please tell me. Like I know when people come in, they're like, fix your lashes. No, bitch. I already know that mine are not going anywhere. But I can only imagine how many trolls, like y'all don't realize how anal I am about my lashes, about how they go like, But I wonder how many times people go in other people's lives and troll them and say, fix your lashes. And they start like doing this or like fucking with them or go. Yeah. I want to know how many times that happens. I legit want to know. Like, I just want to like watch behind one of the trolls that does that and watch the people freak out. Oh, hey, Rogue of Heart. If I'm around and I can make it, I would happily go. In fact, I'd even happily marry you. Oh, God, no, I don't want to be president, Seth. Shut the fuck up. No. We came up with a great thing at the shop today, by the way, guys. We were joking about how terrible all the presidents are and how, like, there's not even anybody good running for president. And so we decided this, that the Electoral College, we've got the answer, okay? Y'all ready? This is the answer to all the issues with everything. Everybody in the USA, their name goes in a big barrel. Everybody that's over a certain age, right? Their name goes in a big barrel. And every year, somebody different is chosen. Hell, it can be every day for all I care. But nobody serves longer than a year. Nobody gets like huge things. They can't change huge things. Everything has to go through a vote or whatever. But nobody's running. Nobody's spending money. Nobody's trashing other people. And guess what? It's like fucking jury duty. You have to do it. Period. You don't get a choice. Your name gets drawn. God damn it, you're president. Fuck. Think about it. Think about it. I don't want to be president. No. No. I don't, I used to think it'd be cool. Like, I want to see what's in Area 51. I do not. I do not. I am happy being oblivious. I do not. Okay, maybe I do. But I don't want to see some of the other shit. And if they're scary aliens or if they're dickhead aliens, I don't want to see that. I want to see the cool aliens. I want to learn the shit. But if you're a bastard alien, I don't want to see that. I want to see that. Yeah, no more greedy politicians. You don't get paid. It's just like jury duty. You don't get fucking paid. You get to stay in the White House and you get somebody that'll feed you. You get your bills paid for the year. You don't get paid for it. You definitely don't get paid the rest of your life for it. Think about it. No one would want to be fucking president. Just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. Heather Masterson. Sorry, I got off on a tangent. We had some great conversations in the shop today. and I had someone tell me something, and then I've got a limited edition box coming out for you guys, and I'm going to announce it in the next week or so, and I can't wait. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Can't wait for y'all to see it. Just saying. All right. Focus, bitch. Focus. Okay. Would you guys like to know what it is? Would you guys like to know a little secret? I'll just tell you the title of the box. I won't tell you what's in it, but I'll just tell you the title of the box. I'll get to some more channel reads in a minute. It was too much for me to try to do both at the same time. You ready? You want to know the title of the box? Let's start some shit. Let's start some shit. You knew I couldn't not say it. It's all I can do not to say all the other parts of it, but I won't. Y'all make sure that you're members of the site, and then you'll get the scoop before anybody else will. Yes, I will put out a video. It's going to be a limited edition box, but I have a feeling that I'll have to do it a couple times a year. And I think springtime is perfect for that. I think springtime is perfect for that. You know, just saying. A themed series? Bet. Bet. But I'm thinking this one may need to come out every spring, like with tornado season. Just saying. Just saying. All right, Heather. Good morning, love. Have a good one. All right. So I have Tina Crowley, Colleen Little, Andrea Viennes, and Sabrina Marinelli. Okay, so let me refresh my list. Oh, let me actually put her name on here first. And I'll refresh my list just in case. Oh, okay. You see what I did there? Y'all, and here's the thing. This is not a normal Bodhi type box either. This is like you might wet your pants laughing kind of box. Just letting you know. Oh, Sabrina Marinelli, then Terry Davidson, then Antwain Hill. Okay, gotcha. Just saying. Just saying what I'm saying. I'm a little better, honey. Thank you for asking. Y'all are so sweet. All right. Sometimes smeary ink is awesome. Hey, thank you, Steph. This thing is either too hot or too cold. Why are you just on me like that? My arm's a little better, Sue. Thank you. There you go, Miss Tina Crowley. Oh, is it really? I can't wait. Oh, you're next. You're next. Oh, I love what yours are for. What yours is for. Which ones, love? This one or those? Hey, I have 4 drinks tonight. 4 drinks tonight. Dr. Pepper, tea, water, and boba. All right, Miss Colleen, ready? No boba. What makes it channeled art love is that all of the pieces on here have light writing on them that is specific for that person. All right. Man, it's either too hot or too cold. Yeah. Ready? There you go, Miss Colleen. Did you get a good screenshot? You're welcome. And yes, I smeared it on purpose. See, when I want to smear things, I can. Woo, I pulled it out. Yay! It's driving me up the wall. I think I already lost my other one. Yeah, I had a brown one in there. I probably lost it in my sleep. Probably shouldn't sleep when they're not completely in. Yeah. All right. Miss Andrea. Oh, the fake accounts are awesome. I actually saw that one. I was like, "Ooh, report, block, pshaw. Waste my time. I waste your time." All right. I want you to see it yet. Ready? Yes, I do, Miss Colleen. There you go, Andrea. So I'm just going to say this, guys. Sometimes we try so hard and we look so hard for our path that we miss it because we don't realize that sometimes the universe is not making things super hard, that we don't have to search and search and search and search. The universe is actually pretty easy and pretty straightforward. And so sometimes we miss our path because we're too busy searching. Just saying. All right, Miss Sabrina. figured you might. So I'll probably start doing these every Thursday night, guys, just so you know. I love doing these. These make me happy. I was doing artwork every Thursday for a while, and then I felt like it just, I don't know, I quit. I don't feel like I need to quit. I feel like I need to just be doing it. All right. Ready, Sabrina? I felt like you needed the big scoop to hold you up, love. Let's get it going. If you guys get things tattooed, let me know. I have a whole bunch of pictures that I need to post on Instagram of people's tattoos that you guys have been sending me, and I love seeing it. You know what? It's funny you said, do you sell them? I actually have a whole bunch. Y'all have no idea. I found a whole fuck ton of them that I did with a paintbrush on book pages like 3 years ago. Just saying. Dude, we doing what? We doing what? We doing what? What are we doing? Oh, yeah, I used to do book pages all the time. That's what I was just thinking. I need to do that again. So, how about next week? Like everybody's like, yes. No, it needs to be that one, right? I'm afraid I'm going to fuck this up. I feel like it needs something else, but I'm afraid I'm going to fuck it up if I keep going too much further. All right. There you go, Terry. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Aaliyah, honey. But you can't recall them. I hate those kind of dreams. Get you some sleep, Skate. Thank you for hanging out with us. And Twain. All right. Oh, thank you, love. All right. Sassy, you're so funny. I just love you right back. How do I deal with all this energy? So I'm an energy well, honey. If you ever meet me in person, you'll understand. So yeah. An energy well is someone whose meat sac produces more energy than they can ever use. So they almost burn themselves out if they don't have a way to channel or to get rid of this energy. So by doing Reiki for thousands of people at a time, it helps me get rid of that energy. It helps me move it, channel it, etc. Then doing readings afterwards helps to make sure that I wear myself out with the energy that I have left over. Otherwise, I would be up taking a shower. Otherwise, I'd be up all night. When I do just Reiki and I don't do anything afterwards, I'm usually up for 2 or 3 hours. Just cleaning, just whatever. Yeah. All right, Dream Hill. Did you get a good screenshot, Dream Hill? I love what you asked for too. I may or may not have smudgy fingerprints on the side. Just saying. Just saying. All right. So now let me check everybody in, and then we'll do the channel. I'll get my channel reads, get those done for you guys. Try not to get ink on myself. And make sure I don't have any more. The best way to relieve grief, honey, sometimes the only way out is through, unfortunately. Sometimes the only way out is through. All right. Miss Heather Harper, you ready? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Josh. I know, love. And grief goes in weird waves. Grief goes in so many weird waves. You're going to have days where you're fine. You're going to have days where you are so angry at the universe, and you are going to have days where you can't breathe without crying. And 10 years, 12 years, 20 years down the road, you're still going to have some of those days that hit you randomly out of nowhere. My mom will be gone for 10 years. For 10 years next year. And it's like the weirdest feeling to think that. That's a decade. So next year, I'll have been 10 years without my mom. And there are still days that all I want in the world is my mom. That's all I want. I just want to call my mom. I just want to brag to my mom. I want to hear what fucking box the cat got stuck in, or that the cat put its butt in my mom's face for an hour. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear about. So, thank you, cemetery. So yeah. Yep. Yeah. See, a lot of these people, everybody understands. Everybody understands. Yeah, this year will be 9 years for my mom, Jenny. So, Miss Heather Harper, let's do the things. Yeah, let's do the things. So, Heather, yours starts with this. You are not even scratching the surface of what you're capable of. I am not sure why you're afraid to look really deep inside yourself. I would be willing to bet that you have some very intense gifts, and I would be willing to bet that you shut them off because you were told you had to. You didn't shut them off because they really scared you. They did scare you a little bit, but they didn't scare you enough to shut them off. And now you're on this spiritual path that you're older, and you're trying to do things and make things happen and manifest all the things that you want. But the problem is you're just barely glinting off the surface. You're not looking deep down in there where you should be. Where you should be. It's okay to look down in there. It's okay to use your gifts, and it's okay to learn how to use them correctly. It's okay. They are part of you. They're part of you. Stop holding them back. Okay? Stop holding them back. Be the cool mutant X-Man. Okay? And of course, I'm going to lose connection when I said what I just said. That's funny. That's funny. All right. Kim Sola. Ready, Kim? So as soon as I said ready, Kim, I saw this big, almost like bubblegum bubble. You know, when you blow this perfect, round, beautiful, big pink, like hubba bubba bubble, it was like this. Then as soon as I saw that, like it was here, and then up behind it is one about this big and one about that big. So it's like the big one and then these two little ones, and they're just floating there in my vision. To me, this symbolizes three people. One person is out front, they're the protector, they're keeping the other two hidden a little bit. Like they're literally hiding the other two. But what's interesting about it too, wait for this to come back on. I like when I start to channel reads that TikTok decides not to work. It is what it is. We'll wait for it to come back on. I mean, I've got y'all here on YouTube. So you're welcome, Heather. Did that make sense, love? Yeah, I'm waiting. Ooh, look at Leanne. They're getting the trolley. Y'all, it's not cool to go in and like beg people for money. That's not cool. All right. We back? We back. Okay. And as soon as I said, are we back? What is up? Why do I have no service? I know, right? She was on the fucking ball. Well, I'm just going to keep going. Let me try this. Let's see if that helps. Let's try that. Yeah? No? No. TikTok don't like that either. Oh, green dot. Green dot. Me talking in someone else's face. That's interesting. Well, there we go. All right, Kim. Why do I yawn every time I say Kim? Kim, you're worn out, girl. Every time I start to say your name, it's like I suddenly get worn out and I just want to drop. Okay? Still got the green dot, so I'm just going to keep going. So, like I said, Kim, you've got that. You're this protector. You're hiding these other two. You're doing everything you can to protect these other two. But the thing is, when I'm looking at these bubbles, the other two, they're behind you and they're getting further and further behind you. You're wearing yourself out. You're running yourself ragged, burning the candle at both ends. Like you're just doing too much. You've got to take a break. Honey, you've got to take a break. You need to put the other bubbles to bed. Whatever it is you need to do, you need to take a break, because if you don't, that big bubble that you are is going to pop. And then you can't do anything for those other two bubbles. You can't do anything for them. And when your bubble pops, it's going to get everywhere because you have that big bubble and you are so used to doing everything. So when your bubble pops, it's going to get on everything. Kim, you need to take a break, honey. You need to take a time out. Your spiritual advisor is putting you in time out. Okay, Kim? All right. So Barbara, Donna, Kayla, Tracy, Mary, and Tracy number 2. All right. So Barbara. It's okay to fence things in. It's okay to be in one spot. It's okay to stay in one spot. And normally I would say don't stay there forever, but I actually feel like you're supposed to be in that spot. This is why you don't feel the need to go anywhere. You don't feel the need to move. You don't feel the need to go beyond the fence. It's okay to fence things in. It's okay to be right where you are. Don't let people tell you you have to move forward, you have to go, you have to don't. Sometimes God, the universe, whoever, fate, destiny puts us in the exact spot in the exact moment that we need to be there. And people always say you have to move, you have to move, you have to move. You don't. You don't. You don't have to go on this path. You don't have to go on a trek. You don't have to go on anything because sometimes you are exactly where you are supposed to be to do what's best for and in the universe. And that's exactly what's going on. Because when I pulled your energy, the very first thing I saw was like this beautiful, I'm going to say field because it was a massive, massive piece of land. When I say massive, probably, okay, not massive. I was exaggerating. Probably like 10, 15 acres. And there's this beautiful, perfect wood fence on the side of it. And I'm looking at this green grass. And I'm looking at this fence. And on the other side of the fence, it's a little hazy because I can't see. I need to cross the fence. So I don't know if people are pushing you to cross the fence or if they're pushing you to change or to do this or to do that or whatever. But you don't have to. You are literally where you are supposed to be. You're where you're supposed to be. You always have been. You always have been. Because every single moment in your life has led up to this moment, has led up to the moment next week, the moment a year from now. So, Barbara, you're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be. Don't stress about it. And I get the feeling that you kind of are the fence and you kind of are the safety and you kind of are home for people. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I don't know how long that was read. I just kept talking. I just kept talking. Oh, thank you, Carrie. All right, Miss Donna. Got it? Okay, good. I didn't know like if it actually let me continue talking on TikTok or not. It's so weird. I'm still not used to seeing that tattoo there. So I'm like, what's wrong with my arm? It's like nothing's wrong with your arm. It's just the shadows. All right. Have I ever been sad? Baby, I'm sad all the time. I'm sad all the time. I just hide it really well. Y'all, you don't go through life and not have sadness. You don't go through life and not have part of you that's sad all the time. Just saying. Even people that are spoon fed and raised with a silver spoon in their mouth have sadness. Yeah. I keep it in a very unhealthy way. So, no, you don't want to know how I keep it in. You don't want to know how I keep it in, baby. Yeah. 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 They can, unfortunately. It happens all the time. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You get to a point where you stop giving second chances. And the quicker you get to this point, guys, the better you'll be. The reason that you love somebody, you're all about somebody, and then the next day you're just like, I'm not into you anymore. It's because your soul hasn't found their person yet. And sometimes you have to face the fact that you may not have a person. You may have 90, but you're not going to hold each one of those 90 for very long. Sometimes you are the good luck Chuck. Sometimes you are the person that helps other people find their person. Sometimes that is your karmic path in this life. Every soul has a life like that. So it's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. All right. You're not broken, baby. You're exactly perfect the way you're supposed to be right now. You're exactly perfect. You're not broken. You are who you are. Your soul is who your soul is. And the life you're in right now in this meat sack is exactly what you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to be. Okay? That help? Yep. Some people show everybody else love and then they never get it in return. Oh, I'm so glad, love. I'm so glad I can help you. All right, Miss Donna, ready? Oh, good night, sugar. Oh, I just saw your message changes upon us. I had to scroll back up. Thank you, love. So first I saw the color purple, and then I saw this purple shirt, and then I heard the purple shirt is in. Right then, the purple shirt is in. Sometimes looking back and remembering all the things about where we've been in the last 5 years, the last 10 years, we always look at just the good things or the really, really bad things. Oh, sweetie, the world's always bothering me. When we look back, the things that stick out the most are the really bad things first, and then the really good things. We don't ever look at the mundane things. We don't ever look at that crap little tedious shit because our brain drowns it out. But the massive part of our life is little tedious shit that we think doesn't matter, but it does. The mundane things matter more than anything because it's the mundane things that get us to all of the amazing good things and the bad things. It's the mundane things that get us through the bad things. It's putting one foot in front of the other and doing the little shit that our brain drowns out because we hate it. I hate math. I hate accounting. I hate things like that. But when my brain gets overwhelmed and I just need mundane shit, oh, thank you, Gary. I never ask for anybody's respect, but I appreciate it. When my brain gets on overload, I end up sitting and doing math. I fucking hate math. Do the math. Sit and do the mundane things, Miss Donna, because the mundane things are exactly what allows our mind to drown out and remember all of the good things. Okay? Does that make sense? You're welcome for the yawn too, by the way. Thank you for that, love. All right, Kayla, we ready? All right, love. Good night. You're welcome, Miss Donna, honey. All right, Kayla. Kayla, you don't have to be a shield for everybody. You don't. In fact, you can't. You can't be a shield for everybody. Because even the strongest shield can only take so much damage before it cracks. Can only take so much damage before it breaks. Even the strongest shield breaks. You cannot be the shield for everyone, Kayla, honey. Thank you, Gary. And thank you, Taffy Rose. Yeah. It's Kayla, honey. It's okay to shield. It's okay to protect. But there comes a point where you have to determine if it's too much, where you have to determine if you're going to break your shield if you continue to shield everybody. Take a step back, take the shield down, and take a step back and look and see who has the most interesting reaction to your shield being down. Chances are, when you take that shield down, even just for a moment, when you take that shield down, you're going to have people freak out that you didn't even realize were behind the fucking shield. They were waiting for your shield to break. Kayla, not everybody needs your shield around them. Not everybody deserves it. So take your shield down for a little bit and see what you see. Okay? See what you see. All right, Tracy Jensen, you ready? I got my hair tickling my arm. Like, ugh. All right, Tracy. Does that make sense, love? That's funny. I didn't even click on your name, so I didn't know that was your username until you said, okay. And now seeing your name makes it even better. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Thank you, crybaby. All right, Tracy. Hey, Victoria. I'm okay. Yes. Tracy, as soon as I focus on your energy, this is Tracy Jensen. As soon as I focus on your energy, there was this just blinding yellow light. And then it's like it literally hit me right here in the middle of the chest. So here's the thing, Tracy. You're almost like a fucking Care Bear. You're almost like a fucking Care Bear. If you were to just focus the feeling that you're feeling at that moment, good, bad, or indifferent, literally like the Care Bear stare. You would change so much around you, good or bad. And I keep saying good or bad for a reason, because I don't feel like I need to sit and say, you have to use it for good. You have to only do, I don't feel like I need to tell you that, because I feel like the bad part has to be used just as much as the good part, because the universe requires balance. The universe requires balance. There is dark, there is light. There is yin, there is yang. There's the sun, there's the moon. The universe requires balance. So, it's Tracy. Be the gray Care Bear. I know that I don't think there is a gray Care Bear, but be the gray Care Bear. Be balanced. The fact that you can kind of Care Bear stare emotions and feelings into other people, good afternoon, love, means you have an amazing projectile talent. Don't waste it. You can help a fuck ton of people with that, Tracy. You can help a fuck ton of people with that. Okay? All right. Mary Pranica. I know everybody wants to be the gray Care Bear now, right? Thank you, love. Yeah, I've got my other one is down here because I guess I lost my ring. It was right there. Yeah. All right. Miss Mary. Sometimes it's not so much that the grass is greener on the other side. It's that there is no grass on the other side and there's concrete and we can't wait to leave the fucking grass behind. Sometimes it's not that you need the greener grass. It's that you need no fucking grass. Sometimes it's not that you need to look for bigger and better things. It's that you need no fucking things. Things are just things. Feelings are just feelings. Feelings change. Feelings can be changed. Sometimes you just need no fucking grass. So, Miss Mary, don't be looking for where the grass is greener. Instead, cross the fucking fence and go for a walk on the concrete for as long as you need to be on the concrete. I hope that made sense. I think you're awesome. Right back, Sharon. All right, Tracy Harper, you ready? Go ahead and give the thing away. Go ahead and walk away. Go ahead and literally let go of something for a minute. Go ahead and let go. And when I say let go, I mean let go of whatever this is. It's like there's a bar in front of you and you're holding on to this bar, right? Let go of it. You're not going to fall. Your feet are on solid ground. Let go. You don't have to worry about the bar anymore. You don't need the bar anymore to hold you up. And what's even more interesting is not only do you not need the bar anymore to hold you up, when you let go of the bar and you're standing there and doing all of the things by yourself, I think you're going to impress yourself with how talented and how strong you are. But you didn't know because you were still holding on to the bar. You were still holding on to the normal idea of what everything is and should be and so on. So keep seeing you as a ballerina holding onto the bar, doing the plies, and you're not wanting to let go. It's so funny. Like you're not wanting to let go. And I keep seeing the ballerina shoes. I keep seeing the toe shoes. But your feet are flat. You're not up on your toes. Your feet are flat. And it's like you're afraid to get back up on your toes without the bar. But you don't need the bar. You haven't needed the bar in a long time. Long time. Honey, by letting go of the bar and doing everything that you need to do without the bar, the dance that you would dance would blow people's minds. So, go do the dance, Tracy. Go do the dance. Quit stressing about the bar. Quit stressing about if you're going to fall because you're not. Okay? That makes sense, Tracy. So, with that, I'm going to end YouTube over here because I did all the art and all the channel reads that